Hello. Today I want to continue from some of the previous videos. I introduced the idea of the Ayanamsa, which is the 24-degree difference between the zodiac used by Western astrology and Vedic astrology. The zodiac used by Western astrology is called the tropical zodiac. The zodiac used by Vedic astrology is called the sidereal zodiac. They're different presently by about 24 degrees. So when I first learned this, I struggled with it a bit. First, everyone struggles. Okay, I'm a different sign. I'm a different sun sign. I'm a different rising sign. I struggle with that a little bit. But sort of as an astrologer, I also philosophically struggled with, are they both valid? Are they mutually exclusive? Is one system broken and the other one not broken? Is one the right one? Is one the wrong one? So I want to talk a little bit about that. I'm not an expert on Western astrology. I know a little bit. But I want to talk about what things the difference in these two zodiacs does not affect with regards to Western astrology. So in Western astrology, one thing we can talk about is transits. Transits are a really big deal, and we use them also in Vedic astrology. Transit is, so if you recall from what we were talking about before, the planets, the signs, they're always moving. And when you're born, or if you just took a snapshot of the chart today for some hypothetical person that's born or for some event, then you see where the planets are, where the signs are, what houses they're all in, what degree they're all in. So I'm going to draw the North Indian chart. If you recall, this is the first house, and this is the seventh house, 4th, 10th, and we count counterclockwise. But I don't put the numbers there. When I put numbers, it means the sign. So let's say that in your natal chart, means your birth chart, let's say your sun was in, again, we're using this Taurus rising example, so 3, 4, 5 is Leo. It's the 5th sign in the zodiac. So your sun's in Leo. Transit means, this is when I was born, however many years ago. Transit means today. If I took a snapshot and I took another chart, maybe the sun is here. Maybe the rising sign right now is some other one. Maybe it's Virgo, which would mean 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 means this is Taurus. So this is a transit, is the relation of the planet as it moves relative to your natal chart. And we could say when the sun, let's use Saturn for example too. Let's say Saturn, because this is a big one. Saturn, let's say when you were born, it was in the 9th house, which is in Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Let's say Saturn was in Capricorn when you were born. The big thing in Western astrology, and we use it in Vedic astrology, is called the Saturn return. It's a major transit. It signifies kind of coming back to where you were ending of a cycle, coming back to where you were at birth in a way, and sort of renewing and starting something new. It can also be kind of difficult. Saturn return is when Saturn moves to exactly the point in your natal chart where it was. So if this was, let's say it was in 9 degrees in Capricorn, where's Capricorn here? 1, 8, 9, 10. So 5th house. So when Saturn is at 9 degrees Capricorn, let's say that happened next Wednesday. And this is my birth chart. Saturn moves very slowly. I think it's about, it's 29 and a half years to move through the whole zodiac. So your Saturn return happens for everyone, when you're around 29 or 30, and then again at 60, and if you make it to 90 or a little before that, it happens again. So this would be your Saturn return when it reaches 9 degrees Capricorn. The thing about whether you're using tropical or sidereal zodiac is that the transits still work. The difference is that in the we use sun at, let's use Saturn 9 degrees. So if this were tropical, in sidereal, you're going to be pushed back to being Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius. So you have to wrestle with this, it's in a different house in Vedic astrology versus Western astrology. That makes a big difference. But your Saturn return still happens at the same time. It's in a different house, and that matters. It means something. But this is one thing between Vedic and Western astrology, that the precession of the equinoxes, which causes us to have the ayanamsa of 24 degrees, is one of the things that it doesn't affect. That's just one example. Other examples are things called aspects, but maybe that's for another day. Hope this makes some sense and is maybe helpful to people who might want to understand this. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Om.